Yeah, guys. You know, upon the all the hues and cries and all the protests and all the signing of signatures by some Arsenal fans against the signing of Noni Madueke, but he's here. He's right here with us right now. So you know what? The coach knows better, and the director of sport knows better. Andre better. He knows better, and that's it. So there's nothing we're gonna do than to wish him well for coming to the club and to have the understanding or have the belief that he's gonna bring something good to the club because our based on experience that we had in the past with signing players from Chelsea, it hasn't been something very pleasant, and I think that's what actually true Arsenal fans of, and but he's here now. There's nothing we're gonna do. I always come to say that I always say, for no disrespect, he's a good player. There's no doubt, but to an extent, no Arsenal fan was excited about his signing because where he's coming from. So, Noni Madueke, you are welcome to the Arsenal. Noni Madueke is a goner. Come on, guys. We're gonna move on to one other aspect that I really want to talk about for a while, and it's been bothering me for a very long time, and I think I have to talk about it. And this has to do with the level of understanding. We know football is all about, to an extent, you have what happens after the 90 minutes of any game could could go on for weeks, as a major topic of discussion, or an item of banter, trolls, and so on and so forth. But the thing is that I would like to say something about the capacity or the level, or am I going to say that there's depth of knowledge in terms of you know the various categories of football supporters or football fans, because I've come to realize, or when I go come across like some posts or some comments on social media, I find them too shallow, and somehow I begin to wonder. I like, because football or soccer or whatever we call it, um, there's no class. There's no class, or it has nothing to do with your level of education or your social class, social status, and all that and whatnot. It's all about everybody. Everyone interprets the game based on their own level of understanding of the game, and that's what it is. But in terms of banter, I was watching a video this morning, by a video made by Terry of the Football Terrace, and this Terry guy is somebody I so much respected, so much that I respect so much, because he's always very balanced. He doesn't do his podcast based on, you know, like he's a Manchester United fan, but he's always kind of very neutral in his analysis, and his, I think to an extent, I'm going to score him like 95, because he's very civil. He's not like any other content creator, because he's just, I love the way he presents, and he's always very balanced in his um, uh, judgment or assertion. So the thing today was that, early this morning when I was watching the video and he was talking about um, the signing of Rodrigo, probably is going to go to Arsenal and all that, and or maybe Liverpool going to hijack it, or and so on and so forth, and it got to a point, and I was going through the comment, and that comment kind of like trigger me, because I saw a comment that, oh, how will Rodrigo sign for a club that was eliminated from the semi-finals of the Champions League? And I was like, is this a troll, a bander, or I don't really know what to call it, because it sounds so meaningless. A club that was eliminated from the semi-finals. Rodrigo plays for uh, Real Madrid, and the same Real Madrid was eliminated by the so-called Arsenal that was eliminated in the semi-finals. They were Real Madrid was eliminated at the quarterfinals. So I was just trying to make a balance in this kind of post, or this kind of comment made by somebody, and I'm like, what is this guy or whoever he was thinking? Because I'm telling you, no matter, I love trolls, I love banner, but the thing is, make it make sense. Let it make sense rather. It should be sensible. It shouldn't be something that is too shallow, too watery, or that's even if a kid sees it, it's like, what is he talking about? Oh, he said, oh, why should Rodrigo go to a club that was eliminated in the semi-finals of the Champions League? But Rodrigo played for Madrid, same Arsenal. Arsenal, you trying to troll, eliminated what do you call it, Real Madrid in the same competition. So somehow, I think, I know it's just my opinion. I'm not gonna change people's mindset or the way they think or the way they speak. But the thing is that I'm always looking to a situation where I will see you saying things, even though it's an insult or a banner or a troll or whatever you call it, but let it make sense. It's possible for it to make sense to people, even to the most lame person. I'm sorry to use the word lame. It should make sense, not like you just saying things for the fun of it because it sounds good or it's so sweet to your ears, or it feels good to you. But the thing is that you should be thinking of how those people you're speaking to, how are they gonna take it. So I think we should be bringing, like, sense into this thing so that we can make it more meaningful. But am I gonna blame these people? No, really, because even the mainstream media, Sky Sports, Talk Sports, they do all this nonsense. Because the thing is, how are we going to educate young people or youngsters who are still coming up about this beautiful game in such a way that we have to say it and do it objectively? So you know what, guys? See you in the next video.